So let's have a look at this piece of news about the Shiba Inu nears the gigantic 627 trillion SHIB barrier and what this will mean for Shiba Inu coin. We will also be having a look at the burn rate over the past 24 hours, as well as a price and a new partnership. So all I ask are for two things, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you want daily Shiba Inu coin news, and like the video as well to show your support for Shiba Inu coin. So let's have a look at the information about this 627 SHIB barrier. So it says over here, the SHIB barrier happens when 468,690 Shiba Inu addresses basically bought at a price range of 0.09 and 0.027 with an average price of 0.015. And as you'll currently know, the Shiba Inu coin is roughly trading just below this level of 0.09, and it says over here that it implies that over 468,000 Shiba Inu addresses would need their SHIB tokens to increase to an average price of 0.015 for them to break even. And according to the article, SHIB was up by 3.84% in the last 24 hours to 0.088. And so now let's have a look at the Shiba Inu coin burns. You'll see over here that the burn rate has come down by more than half. It's currently down by 52.91% in the last 24 hours, and for the amount of tokens that were burned, it is currently at 49.7 million, and that 49.7 million was actually burned in one single transaction that you'll see over here just 15 hours ago. We have a few other ones that were pretty decent size, such as 148k, 411k, 246k, and 198k. However, even though we have had this amount of burns in the past 24 hours, it has dropped quite a lot. And again, with Shiba Inu coin, we need massive burn rates. And in order to see any sort of big price movements in Shiba Inu coin, we need to be seeing the burns happening in the trillions. But again, I suppose going slow and steady does win the race as well. But one key thing as to why people are attracted to Shiba Inu coin is that there are a lot of burns, and so that reduces the supply, which would then again in turn increase the demand. So before we have a look at the price action for the coin today, let's just have a look at this partnership. So this was actually a few days ago, and so you can see over here that we now have a partnership with the Manny Pacquiao Foundation, and they are now partnering with Shiba. So Manny Pacquiao is a famous boxer in the Philippines. Again, this is for shibarium, I believe, and not really for Shiba Inu coin in general, but this is posted on the newspaper of the SHIB, and again you'll see that they have now become a proud partner and validator of shibarium, accepting crypto donations for years, and they've leveraged the power of cryptocurrency to extend their reach and impact. And so again, this is part of the efforts from Lucy and Shaitoshi that is to do with shibarium and not really for Shiba Inu coin. Now let's have a look at the price action for today. We are currently trading at 0.086, and we are up by just 1% on the one-day chart. You'll see that the volume has come down by 35.35%, and we are currently trading at 185.32 million. Now I know that there hasn't been as much news in the markets, except from the fact that the Bitcoin spot ETFs have now been delayed by the SEC. So the approval of those ETFs will now be pushed back all of the way until early 2024, which is a little bit of bad news. And so not really much has been happening, especially with Shiba Inu coin. We haven't really heard as much news from the team in general. But for the 7-day chart, we are down by 7.83%. Again, if we have a look at where it was, we did manage to reach that 0.0931 mark, which was where our volume was at roughly around about just under 3 times more as it is currently right now. But again, if we have a look at the 1-month chart, we are up by more than a quarter. So we are up by 27.49%, and that is pretty good. If you have a look at where we were before, on the 20th of October, we were trading at 0.06956, and actually if you remember, we were struggling to even get into that mid-range of that price point. The highest that we saw it go to was 0.0518. It has retraced back, but I do think that Shiba Inu coin is still doing pretty strong. We did actually hit a dip of that 0.08157. Right now we are over that mid-range, so we are doing pretty good for the one-day trading anyhow, but it seems like as if it's consolidating. And again, I've always said that if Shiba Inu coin can remain up and above that 0.08 mark, then it would show that Shiba Inu coin is very strong. And guys, also one thing to mention as well is that our 24-hour volume in the overall crypto market has come down dramatically. You can see over here we're down by just under 30%, and we're currently trading at 48.12 billion in volume, whereas a few days ago our volume was around about 76 billion. So roughly 28 billion has been wiped out of the market in the volume, and there has been a lot of selling going on. Guys, if you want daily Shiba Inu coin news, subscribe to the channel and like the video as well.